Hello everyone and welcome. I'm going to be documenting my experience playing Hypixel for the first time. I also should mention I'm doing this on an old 2016 Mac, hence the name of the video, and if you see it lagging a lot or terrible editing, it's because I'm on this thing. I'm on this old Mac. Get into it now. I do know a couple things about the game. I've seen beginner guides and I've seen Nothing to Hyperion videos before, but frankly, that was forever ago and I no longer remember them. Other than that, I know people were excited about a foraging update that they've been waiting for. I've seen clips and TikToks about, but that's about it. I also forgot to record me starting off on the starter island. All I did was just chop down the tree and bridge over, got to here. And now I'm just going through the motions talking to all these villagers. By the way, very difficult to find all these guys. Very difficult. And after that, I went to go find Edith, because that was the objective on my screen. She taught me a lot about fishing. Actually, I lied. She taught me nothing about fishing. However, she did give me this nice rod. Nice? Probably not, but at least it's free. Anything free is nice. After talking to her, I just went on fishing. Now, I was expecting a lot of a cooler, fishing UI, but I guess we're just regular old Minecraft fishing out here. At least some things never change in this very crazy game that I've learned because of the villagers telling me about stats and all that crazy stuff. But I caught my fish, gave it to her. Well, I guess I didn't give it to her. She just looked at it. She told me to go to a fishing outpost, so that was my next stop. However, on my way to the fishing outpost, I ran into this very nice man named Angus. I can't pronounce that for some reason. Angler Angus. He taught me about bait, and he gave me some bait, which was pretty nice. While I was walking away, a UI for bait came up, but honestly, I really don't care about bait or fishing. I'm just doing this because this is my current objective. Upon making it to the fishing outpost, I came across a lily pad that did not want me to continue. After I faced that adversity, I got up to this lady, Gwen. She seems like a nice lady. She told me she can't fish without understanding fishing herself. Or I don't know if she's talking about me, but she popped up this tab telling me about all the fishing stats. We got fish speed and all that other treasure stuff, not really that important to me, so I'm just gonna continue on anyway. After talking to her, I wanted to explore more, and I ran into this fishing merchant. Fishing merchant had quite good gear for fishing. I didn't realize that this game is such an MMO with all these stats. I could literally get better fishing gear, like gear that makes me better at fishing. That's insane to me. And for pretty cheap. I don't know how I have 280,000 already, but I do. So I am most definitely going to cop a set of this. I think that sword also does more damage. So I ended up finding Fisher Gerald. He told me to reach level 5 before I could talk to him or whatever. So that's what I did. I started fishing, using the bait the guy gave me. My first catch was a sea creature, and I was like, oh shit, a squid. And I was like, oh, let me go kill a squid, because I didn't get anything. After killing the squid, I stumbled upon 2 ink stacks and a lily pad, unlocking 2 more collections for me. After that, I just fished till I ran out of bait, and just perfectly, with all my bait, I reached level 5. After speaking with Gerald and messing up quite a bit, I didn't know how to select the dialogue. He told me to find a rusty ship engine to help fix the boat to go to the new area. However, I didn't want to get too deep into this area yet, especially fishing. I feel like that's more one of the boring things. So I kind of just left and ventured off. After that, I finally made my way towards the farm where you collect a bunch of wheat. I do remember this from beginner guide videos on this is a quick way to gain XP and money. But currently I'm just getting a shit ton of money. I don't know from what, but I'm just passively gaining hundreds of thousands. That's great. Anyway, I kind of just harvested a bunch of this till I completed the quest. I didn't realize I had talked to the farmer, and as you'll see in a second, I kind of just run past the farmer. I didn't realize that till editing this video now. But, hey, got that done. After that, I made a quick stop to the wool merchant, whatever her name is, grabbed 64 wool to give to the carpenter. I don't remember what exactly this is for. I picked this quest up when I first logged in. All I know is it unlocked carpentry for me, which is a skill I could level up and gain more Skyblock XP. Also want to note, just learned what Skyblock's XP is for, just leveling up in general. My overall level unlocks more things. I think that's pretty cool. My current goal is the bazaar. I didn't know you had to get to level 7 for that. After I unlocked carpentry, I finally made my journey into the foresting area where I talked to the lumberjack, and he asked me to bring him 20 wood. After realizing I have no axe in my inventory, I quickly ran to the auction house with the funds I randomly acquired. Again, still don't know how I got them, still loving it though. Because with this money, I was able to afford the tree decapitator. I do know about that previously because I've played other Skyblock games on Bedrock that have similar things, and I know it originated from this. So this is just me buying a simple $100,000 one. After that, I made my way back, and coming up is my terrible attempt of one of those like mining montages where like you break a block and satisfies you switch to the next one, break it, you hear the noise. I don't know how this is gonna go, but you're gonna be along the ride with me. Wow, that was terrible. Oh my gosh. I was originally going to do that for the whole first episode, where I do it for every different spot, like the birch and all that, but that was horrendous. In the meantime, though, I did find a fairy soul. I don't know what those are yet, but hey, claiming this quest and this guy tells me I gotta go to the next area. Next area being the park. I know the park has a bunch of good stuff, aka birch, spruce, acacia, jungle, all that good wood. Right here I am making my first minion because I do remember beginner guide videos stressing this for just simple XP purposes and being able to have more minions on your island for later game stuff. So I will be doing that for every area. I may not include it because I may get lazy. Again, first video ever. This is kind of a crazy feat. So I've made it to the Birch Island, and now I'm kind of just looking around, you know, feeling the area out. Of course, I gotta talk to my boy Charlie. Charlie sets me up with a nice little job, getting 64 birch logs. Now with the tree decapitator, that's gonna be real easy for us. Am I right? I'm right. After we finish that quest, I come right back to Charlie, giving him my stuff. He gives me a reward of a scroll, allowing me to fast travel here whenever I like. I feel like that's pretty useful, pretty good reward. On top of that, he also gave me a pair of leggings, but I lost the footage on that. Anyway, it's time to make our way to the spruce biome and start the rinse and repeat process of this one too. Just collecting the logs, finding the person, and giving them to them. Pretty straightforward. I kind of enjoy it though. You know, it's not too complicated, not too hard. Here I am talking to Kelly. So you see, I gathered all the wood, but I couldn't give it to her because I just started the quest and I didn't cut down a tree. So I just went around cutting down a bunch of trees, but after I chopped the first one, it looks like it allowed me to claim the quest, so I don't really know why I ran around. Wasn't paying attention. After I handed my reward in to Kelly, she then proceeded to tell me how she was gonna give the wood to Charlie and say she did it herself and buy a minion with that. Pretty jerkish move, but I'll take the t-shirt that gives me foraging fortune for sure. Just making another minion, of course. You know, can't go wrong with these minions, am I right? After that, I just kind of, you know, went to the next area. We'll keep on going. I was taken aback by how big these trees are and how many times I had to use my axe on it, because so far I've just been like one-shotting every tree I've seen. So the change is kind of a big one, but you know, I think this is my favorite area I've done so far. I then stumbled across the Trails of Fire. This dude Ryan told me I gotta like burn myself for the cult or whatever. Pretty weird, but you know, we don't duck a fade, we don't duck a challenge around here. He told me hop on that campfire for 10 seconds. You know, your boy hopped on that campfire for 10 seconds. Of course. So after giving my boy Ryan the necessary logs to complete his quest, I was on my way to the Savannah Woodland when I ran into my boy Xavier. He was huffing and puffing about some storm that just came through, but it's a sunny day. I don't know what he's on, probably off that LSD or something. He told me to check on our homegirl Melody, the beauty she is. She asked me for help repairing her harp. Honestly, wasn't really listening to her. Got distracted with cutting down wood. Of course, you gotta stay prioritized around here, right? Anyway, I got Melody her wood. She thanked me and said her harp has been playing the best it has ever had. And I'm feeling good about it. After helping Melody, I proceeded to continue the journey onto the next area, the next and final area of just the park. I know the foraging updated, added completely brand new areas, but not gonna touch that yet. Not even close to that stuff. Don't know what any of it is. I feel like it's just gonna become a rabbit hole. Everything I've been doing so far feels like I'm going down a rabbit hole. If I get too deep, I'm just gonna get lost in the sauce. Kind of feel like I'm already lost in the sauce. I will say though, I did lose the recording of my jungle adventure and completing that quest. That was probably the most interactive quest so far I've done. I enjoyed it. I enjoy the mole dude trying to act like he wasn't a mole. Molebert, you are a funny man. But yeah, this is my rinky-dink broke video. All done with a Mac and a phone to record the audio. I hope you enjoy, and if you want to if you want to see me keep on uploading, drop a comment and a follow.